Alright, no, here's the thing, though. I know, I have a picture, because when I was overseas, they just... I went to some random mall, and they had a statue of RoboCop.
Poison a snake!
These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group.
Wait, why we...
Yeah.
No, we're not supposed to pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
Go back to talking about whatever non-thing we're talking about here.
Yeah, back to...
I just want to make fun of the poisonous snake.
Back to Fagioli, okay,
Back to Fagioli.
Yep.
You couldn't fit in an E at the end of your name.
No.
Notsteve.
Well... So, I have this friend who, his favorite units in the game are Pegasus Knights and Mages.
Pegasus Knights die immediately. They're useless.
That's not true.
Every time I use them, they die immediately to either an archer I didn't see or wind spells I didn't see.
Hey, look, a ballista. Or as I call it in my head, a barista.
They throw coffee at you?
Yes.
Okay, I definitely remember playing this level, so...
What is a ballista? You know what that reminds me of? Ultima 9. What's a paladin?
What's a paladin? Fuck. That game, man. That game broke me. There are very few games of the game that have broke me. That game broke me.
I mean, I never played the Ultima series, so...
I think 3 games of my life have broken me, and that's one of them.
What other two have broken you?
Silent Hill Downpour.
Okay, that's a pretty good... Wait, wasn't that made by Double Helix Games?
I don't remember. I kind of blocked it out of my memory.
Oh, okay.
And I think the other one you know well.
I actually can't... I should.
Sir, it was a game that we both know very well. We went to GameStop with George.
No, I don't remember at all, actually.
Don't remember.
Can you give me a hint?
It's a GameCube game.
Wait, oh, I'm talking about the one.
I guess we went to GameStop and I didn't have enough money.
You borrowed it from us? Oh, I remember. Okay. You mean, no, that wasn't...
That game broke me.
That wasn't a GameCube game.
Yes, it was.
That was a Wii game.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's even worse.
Yeah, you spent like $50, like, no, I think $35, $40.
I guess it's about $35. That game Stockholm syndromed me and making me want to think it was good. It was not.
Okay, so for those of you... Okay, so this is really the full story. I'm not gonna say what the game is, or do you want me to? No, we'll just call it what it is.
No, it's gotta be a mystery.
Okay, so...
It's a mystery game.
We'll drop a few hints along the way, okay?
Okay.
So anyway, this is what happened.
Y'all know it's a Wii game.
Okay.
It's cost about $35.
Well, at the time, it's a very simple... It's not like a... It's a 2D game, I'll give you that. And, like...
No, it isn't, actually.
Wait, it was.
It's 2D, but it's in 3... The graphics are 3D.
No, I mean, like, it's a side-scroller. It's a side-scroller.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's what happened. Steve borrowed the money from us, and he comes home, and, like, we go back to my house, and he pops into my Wii, and, like, he's like, I'm like, Steve, this game looks horrible. He's like, no, this game is awesome. Like,
That game fucking Stockholm syndrome.
and, like, the whole time, he's, like, just denial that,
It's one of those things where you're so invested in it, you don't want to believe that it's bad, because you spent money on it. So you keep trying to think, no, this is a good purchase. I spent good money on this.
and it was just amazing, like, how, like, oh my god.
I brought every single one of my games to college. I didn't bring that game.
Well, most of your games is on your absolutely massive Steam library, Steve.
Well, I have a ton of console games, too.
I'm pretty sure I think one's probably gonna die.
That's not good, because then you lose, sir.
Well, it comes with this Archer guy. Oh, cool. She didn't die. Neato.
Because she got...
Oh,
Oh,
she
nope.
died.
Boop,
Oh,
boop, 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 brrr. This is what happens when we pay absolutely no attention to what the hell was going on in the game.
Yeah, because I think Steve can actually vouch for the fact that I'm pretty good at Fire Emblem.
Oh, you're fucking fantastic at Fire Emblem.
Yeah, but you
That's one of your best games, if I say so myself.
But you know, that's usually when I'm paying attention.
That's, of course, when you're paying attention and not talking about, the game.
You mean telling a story about you?
Telling the story of the game that broke me. Well, I have only 3 games.
I'm just gonna let the bullets run out of bullets, and then like.
Ballista can run out of bullets?
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I choose it.
I think I rushed it with cavalry. And just burned it.
Well, I used to choose this game when I was a kid, and I haven't played this one as much as some of the later games, but...
Well, as I say, I never finished it, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, those of you... Now you know the story of Steve's youth, and, yeah.
My most regretful purchasing decision.
I don't know.
And I bought some shit over the years. And that's my most regretful decision.
You know, somehow I feel like there may have been a game that was worse. Actually, you know, in the...
I have played worse games, but none of them have Stockholm Syndrome me like that one.
I think, actually, I can... If we're talking games that... Yeah, I'd say that was probably your worst purchase, like, ever. Like,
that I can... Yeah.
That I've been around for, at least.
That you know of.
Because I'm sure you bought something on Steam that's worse.
There might be.
Actually, Steve, can you repeat what you just said? There is one, because something.
There is a game on my Steam list. I've played it for 10 minutes.
Okay, what is it?
It's called Apox.
Oh, like Epochs, like epics?
APOX.
That sounds horrible.
It was a strategy game, and you know how big I am in strategy games.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But you're supposed to be able to go into like a third-person mode behind the units and control them like a third-person shooter, and then go up to strategic mode and like control more units and stuff.
Steve.
It sounded good.
Steve, I hate to break this to you, but that's another game.
Very poor execution.
No, there's a game called Valkyria Chronicles, which is that, but executed extremely well.
Yeah, this didn't do it.
Well, I'm going to assume what year did it come out? Do you know, like when it was released?
2010 or
okay.
something.
Valkyria Chronicles came out like I think before. I believe it came out before that.
This is like a World War, like a guns and guns.
No, Valkyria Chronicles is an alternate World War II, like telling story style, like story.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
yeah.
Store page. When the fuck this game came out? 2011.
I'm pretty sure that came out after Valkyria Chronicles, so it's probably a ripoff.
It's fucking shit. It has a 48 in Metacritic.
I'm just gonna argue that it's probably just a ripoff of Valkyria Chronicles then.
It might be, but it has the absolute worst controls I've ever seen in my life.
Because I'm gonna put this...
impossible to control.
I'm gonna put this. Valkyria Chronicles is one of my favorite games of this generation. It's that good.
Oh, I remember you playing that game now.
Yeah, it's the one that you came over and I was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that game not look good?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I remember that. It's similar to that, but more on the strategy. It's like a strategy game that you can just happen to go into first-person mode.
Okay. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is more of an RPG.
It did not. It was a buggy. It was so buggy, it was unplayable with the absolute worst controls I've ever played in my life.
Hey, it sounds like that one Kickstarter project that we all, you know, went money to.
The RoboCop statue?
No, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be awesome, so.
I don't know how a statue can have poor controls. Or be buggy. Unless it's covered in bugs.
But
well, I don't know why bugs would want to go on a statue. Unless it's covered in bird shit. Which probably will be.
Well...
Because it's Detroit.
I just have this feeling that someone's going to steal it.
How?
I don't know.
How?
A lot of effort.
How?
I don't know. You tell me, Steve. You're the one.
You're the one who said it was possible. And begin with. And actually thought that it was going to happen.
You may have a point there, sir.
Yeah. Is there any other game on my Steam library that I... God Mode. That was a piece of shit.
See, the fact that you have these games...
It was published by Atlas, okay? I was like, oh, it's published by Atlas.
No,
it can't be that bad.
No. I only buy games that were developed by Atlas, you see, Steve.
I thought, well, if it's published by it, they'll have some decent quality control, right? They won't that bad. No. I played for half an hour.
Well, I mean, I saw you playing Rock of the Ages or whatever that was.
Okay, that game's fucking awesome.
I'm sure.
Rock of Ages is actually really good.
I'm sure it is. But it's...
And not in the Stockholm Syndrome way. It's actually a good game.
well, to me, for some reason when I think of that game, I think of the game Chuck Rock, if you know what that is.
I do not. Hey, Rock of Ages is a 74 on Metacritic, so there.
Well, Oh, I'm sure it looks like a good game.
It is. You're a rock with a face, and you kill historical figures.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
You play as that one guy who's in hell and has to push the rock up the cliff for the rest of eternity.
Prometheus? No, that's not
No. The one guy who
Oh, yeah. I can't remember
pushes
his
the
name.
rock up the hill and it falls back down. They push the rock up the hill and it falls down.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He managed to escape and use the rock to kill a bunch of people throughout history.
So when I heard the name Rock of the Ages, I thought of a SNES platformer called Chuck Rock.
This vaguely sounds familiar.
About a guy named Chuck.
With rock?
Yeah, he just kind of...
I gotta look up the name of the rock guy. Rock guy.
Greek mythology. Push.
Sisyphus. There you go. Sisyphus.
Right.
Play a Sisyphus.
Do you mean syphilis? But
Yeah.
Have you played Guacamelee, Steve?
I haven't. It's supposed to be really good, and I've seen people on YouTube
Well,
play.
I just want to say, first of all, it is really good. I have played a demo of it. It's quite good.
I'm not the biggest fan of brawlers.
And when I say demo, I mean I went to the store and it was on there. I don't know if it was an actual demo or not, but hey, whatever. And I was even more surprised that at a mom-and-pop game shop... Well, I guess it's because it's a mom-and-pop shop, right? That's why they would have an indie game on display as opposed to Call of Duty.
True.
Anyway. Point is, they had Guacamelee. It was really fun because it's just like, Strongbat is in that game.
Yes, he is.
Like, it's a really goofy and fun, like, brawler. And you enjoy Double Dragon Neon.
Well, that was the 80th game known to man.
Well, yeah, people argue it's not a super good brawler, but the atmosphere is amazing in that game.
Whatever happened to that footage?
Bad things.
Did you lose it?
I probably have it, but the problem is, since I got all my stuff on my computer back, I lost all memory of what's what on the computer, file-wise.
Ah, okay.
Someday I'll
So that's gonna be another lost series.
Yeah, which is funny because we recorded about 4 hours of that series.
We did. We recorded a lot of that game.
Yeah.
That was a major game.
That was a good game. But I think it's all for the better because we got stuck and we couldn't beat one of the bosses. And, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I think it was like a giant mech thing now. It's kind of like the...
Yeah, it was like a tank helicopter thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing from TMNT.
Yeah, the something...
Technodrome. It's kind of like the Technodrome. Except 80s. Even more 80s somehow than TMNT.
Have you seen Turtles Forever, Steve?
I have not.
Do you know what it is?
Yes.
You should watch it. It's pretty good.
I don't like the new show, so I figured it's probably not the best I watched that.
No, it's pretty funny.
I'm sure it is, but
I mean,
I have better things to do with my time.